Hey everybody, here's a little unboxing and assembly video I'm going to throw together here for fun. It's a kit I've had for quite a while. It's a Zaku. It's a ground type combat unit, and I really like the redesign for this particular model kit. It's very tank-esque in its appearance, so that drew me to it. I admittedly have not actually seen the this particular series, so take that with a grain of salt. Inside here, we have your standard instruction booklet. Always has some really nice art on the outside to whet your appetite for getting this thing all put together. Inside, of course, is extra details for everything that you need to throw this bad boy together. On the back, there's some illustrations, or not illustrations, I should say. There's just some nice still images of a finished, professionally put together product that what you're generally supposed to aspire to, and I will not get that far. No chance in hell for that one. I like on the inside too, a lot of times they have some screenshots of the actual show as well. More pictures of the actual finished product. Weapons, little characters, soldiers that come with it, and there's also a nice color key here that you can reference if you're going to go for gold and do a custom paint job on it. So inside, of course, is just your injected molded pieces. I've just sped up a lot of this video here and there for the sake of time, because otherwise this would be probably a literally 5+ hour video throwing all the stuff together. So there's the box, there's the instructions. Now let's see where we're gonna go next from here. So I'm just a little reference for anyone who's starting up their own little collection of these things. Just unpackage everything first. Make sure that you take all the plastic off each individual molded assembly of your character, because it takes a lot of time to jump back and forth. There's like usually at least several of these things per model kit, and each one has a lot of stuff. This actual model is a 1/100 scale, which means that the model itself is a little bigger. You can see there's a little bit more detail going to work here. The 1/100s are a lot more detailed. They're larger in scale. The 1 to 144 scale, a lot of people buy because they're easier to just snap together real quick and just sort of you generally don't have to paint them or nothing. And I mean, I've got a lot of those in my collection as well, but I really find that overall that the 1/100s are my favorite because just of the extra details, a little bit of custom painting you get to do at the end of the day. So I'm just putting the shoulders together here. That's just the very first part of the torso on the left. Just a little bit of the torso assembly, some more detailed pieces. A lot of these things used to come completely just like a base plastic color, so you had to paint everything, which could be really exhaustive. Yeah, looks really good so far. It takes a lot to do, so as I came along in the filming process of this video itself, I decided, well, I better fast track this because this is taking a long time to put all these together. Each individual piece that you're looking at there is 4 or 5 smaller pieces within each individual piece itself. So here's some shoulder armor, and I think I'm putting together the feet here. There's like several pieces just in the feet itself. That's just the very front of the foot. As you can see, it takes quite a while. It's fun. It's very relaxing, actually. So I got the legs all put together. I still need to put the torso and pelvis pieces together here, right in that section. And here we are, throwing out the last little piece of the torso. Now this video, I'm not going to actually do the detail painting and whatnot. I'm probably maybe just do a follow-up of just a short bit. Oh, here's a little fun bit. Okay, there's this little hole in the bottom here. There's this one little tiny clip. Pop it in there, cover up that one little hole. I have no idea what the hell that's for. Very strange. The rest of it is just plastic bits left for the weapons. Here's just an overview of it disassembled. I like to do each individual piece separately. Wowee, I kind of dropped the ball on this. I forgot to put the last half of this video on here. So here's what I used for all my main detailing. It's just standard Indian ink and India ink pen. It's you can get it pretty much at any old art store. Here's just one that I've already done, just a little piece, just right here, just some dried India ink, just all little tiny spots here and there. This is the actual application of the ink to the portions of the model that you want to detail. It can be pretty finicky work. I always try to balance the actual piece that I'm touching up with one of my smaller fingers there. Just right by my pinky, you can see how I'm steadying the piece. And I'm just going to speed this up here. The whole entire kit's already done pretty much at this point. And now here's the actual assembly of the kit. Luckily enough, it's very quick and easy. It's super modular once you get at this stage. It's full speed ahead, literally. I realized by the time I got the torso and the arms apart on, that is, it's really detailed and it's quite huge. It feels a lot bigger than a 1/100 scale as I put this thing together. The legs are pretty finicky. They have little tiny ball joints, and you have to put quite a lot of pressure that makes you think that you're about to snap it. It's kind of unsettling considering the amount of time that you put into it. Right around the pelvis was difficult too. But yeah, it's all done there, and now here's just a quick little slideshow of what it looks like. Very fun kit to put together. So until later, see you out there.